This year marks 70 years that KTVB has been bringing you the top news stories and weather to the Treasure Valley year after year. And to celebrate, we've been taking a look back at some of the biggest moments in our and Boise's history.
And Idaho's history. And today we're looking back on a historic moment for the Gem State. It was the Idaho Centennial celebration. News Channel 7 was there to capture all the excitement from the ground and the sky so many years ago. Today on Statehood Day. Take a look.
In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln signed a congressional act making Idaho an official territory in the U.S. 27 years later, President Benjamin Harrison officially proclaimed Idaho the 43rd state in the Union on July 3, 1890. 100 years later, on July 3, 1990, Idaho celebrated its centennial with a massive celebration in downtown Boise.
And here we have Idaho, winning her way to fame.
KTVB was there, bringing the Treasure Valley and the state wall-to-wall coverage.
Another thing I'll never forget is when we did the celebration of Idaho's life centennial.
We did 12 hours of live coverage with no commercial breaks. From noon till midnight. We had 7 different live locations. We built 3 sets, and we hopscotched from event to event.
Tens of thousands of Idahoans packed into the Treasure Valley throughout the day. It started in Nampa with historic locomotive Centennial 844 making the trip to Boise.
I was a roving guy, so I was up at the train depot when the old steam locomotive came in.
The train slowly rolled into the historic Boise Depot. It was trains like this one that conquered Idaho's wilderness and turned Boise into a city.
Carrying dignitaries from the past and the present.
There must have been, 10,000 people there easily.
Andrus was on the train coming from Nampa to Boise, and I think D. Sarton was on the train with him.
And then I had to run back, edit a story, put it back together, get back in, do a live shot.
Our centennial comes at one of the greatest times in the history of the state. We're stronger than we've ever been. We have every reason to pause and celebrate.
And then from there, I had to go to the State House, do the ceremonies there, run back, edit it.
We all worked, we started before noon because we had to set up sets and and all that. Think of that. We all worked almost 24 hours straight on that. But we all loved it. Every single second we loved it. And still talking about it, when we get together.
It was just madness, but we did something that had never been done.
One of the coolest and most historic parts of the event, at least for KTVB.
We got the helicopter out of King Broadcasting in Seattle.
That's the first time I ever rode in a helicopter. It's the first time we ever did weather from a helicopter or any kind of airplane or any source like that.
That air coverage helped us get footage of the 43-gun salute.
Here is a sky shot, and you can see where those guns are firing from the roof of the State House parking garage.
Impressive shot from the sky.
And the F-4 flyover of the Capitol building.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a thrill that was.
So we flew all around the city in the celebration, and so it was a lot of fun.
The celebration went on well into the afternoon, with the original Albertsons location building and baking Idaho's birthday cakes.
600 pounds of cake mix, 110 pounds of eggs, and 300 pounds of icing.
Some people waited in line for an hour.
It is good.
How many people will it feed?
We're looking at 7,000 people.
One of our goals was to really bring the state together with this live coverage of their Statehood Day. We made our coverage available to every TV station in the state of Idaho, regardless of affiliate, and to every cable channel in the state.
The night ended with a fireworks show.
I was so proud of what we did that day. It was a lot of work. It was months in the planning.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Idaho. Happy birthday to you.
And what what is so cool about that is Minnie and Mickey even flew in for the celebration.
How about that?
That's a big deal, actually.
That is.
Yeah.
They didn't come to my birthday, I can tell you that. Yeah, 33 years ago today on Idaho Statehood Day, that was the scene. 12 straight hours of uninterrupted coverage.
That's
Maggie.
a long time.
That is a long time.
But you know what? They had so much fun just watching the joy in all the people in that story. I mean, the anchors, the reporters, the people in the community just enjoying being together and celebrating 100 years.
Some familiar faces there. Rick, still working
Yes,
right over there.
Rick
How
still
about
works
that?
here. Good for him.